In the last few years, I have seen so many badly set up conversion trackings. Everyone should know that Google algorithms optimize your bidding to your existing conversions. If your conversion tracking is wrong, you will waste a lot of money on advertising instead of making it. So keep watching the video and I will navigate you through the setting up process, step by step. Hi everyone and welcome to the PPC Helpsheep channel. In this video today I'm gonna show you how to set up properly website conversion tracking. So after we logged in to this account, as I did it here, we're gonna find the tools and settings in the top of the screen, and under the measurement column we click conversions. Once we are there, top left corner there is a blue plus button. We're gonna click here for a new conversion because that's what we are going to do. Here we're gonna choose website and already arrived to the place where we're gonna set up basically the whole conversion. So select the action you'd like to track. Actually, this one isn't really important. I usually go for purchase. As you can see here, this is to segment your campaign report. So it's only for segmenting purposes. It doesn't really matter what you choose here. We're gonna give a name to our conversion, which is going to be like my first conversion. Yes, and their value. So this is the first important step basically. I usually recommend don't use value for this conversion action. Even though Google says it's not recommended, most of the people do it, and this is the easiest way to set up your very first conversion. The first option, use the same value for each conversion. Obviously you have different values, different prices for your products, so doesn't really make sense. Use different values for each conversion. This is a little bit more advanced actually. So here you would need to set up a custom tag to your each product. So I would say let's just skip it for now, and for the very first conversion this is the best option, so don't use value at all. Right, let's go further and select how many conversions to count per click or interaction. Here I usually recommend you to use every. So in this case, if someone clicks on your ad, goes to your website, and there, if they buy, for instance, 2 products, then it's going to be 2 conversions. If you choose here 1, in this case it means like doesn't matter how many purchases they make on the website, it's going to be still 1. So if they pay for you in 3 different actions, doesn't matter, 1 conversion. I usually recommend to choose every conversion here. The conversion window, yeah, that's quite an interesting thing. So it says like after someone clicked on your ad, how long should we track conversion? Let's say like someone on Monday clicks on your ad and makes a purchase on Sunday. It means like it's a 7 days conversion window, right? Because he didn't make the purchase on the same moment he clicked on, or on the same day he clicked on your ad. So what we're going to do here is I recommend you to choose a lower conversion window if your products are low price categories. I'm telling you an example, like if you are selling phone cases, right? Obviously people are not making a decision for 90 days, right? So usually they just see it and buy it. But if you're selling cars, for example, or anything like more expensive products, obviously people will not buy at the first glance, so they need more time. In this case I would even recommend you to extend it to 90 days because it could be also still your conversion, but usually 30 days is enough. View through conversion window. Guys, this is something I wouldn't really even bother to spend so much time on. Basically it's a conversion window for people who have seen your ad but didn't click on it and then later on converted. I don't really think that really matters. Obviously this is not going to be counted in your reports, but it's important to know that system will not count it into conversions, so will not optimize these conversions. Obviously it would mislead the system itself, right? Include in conversions. Yes, we are talking about now this conversion, my first conversion. Basically later on, if you want to use maximize conversions or CPA, like system will include these conversions and system can optimize to these conversions, and these will be good conversions, right? So attribution model, less click. This is also an interesting thing. 99% I recommend you use less click conversion model, which means like system will assign the conversion to your last ad click. But for example, if you are having a longer conversion window than 30 days, selling cars and using 90 days conversion windows, you might want to use position based. In a position based attribution model, system works like this. Think about that 90 days that you have as conversion window. During the 90 days, which is 3 months, basically people can meet your advertisement more often, like more than even 1 time or 2 times. Which means they can even click on your ads without making a purchase, checking out other cars and stuff like that. So basically, during the 90 days you can get like, let's say 10 clicks. In this case, a position-based attribution model would assign 40% of your conversion to your first click, 40% to your last click, and would distribute 20% between click number 2 and click number 9, right? So 20% would be distributed between 8 other clicks in this example, right? That is only recommended for products or services which are more expensive. Otherwise, less click is perfectly fine. Enable Enhanced CPC to help increase conversion in campaigns currently using Manual CPC bidding. I recommend you now to turn it off. First, we need to gather a couple of conversions, and once we have a couple of conversions, we will allow system to optimize to these conversions, but without having any conversions, no, nothing we need like that. So here we're gonna click on create and continue. And once it's done, here comes the tag installation. So I will show you and explain you how to install a tag with like a website creator. In this case, there are 3 options that we can choose here. Install the tag yourself, email the tag if you have a web developer, you just want to email him, hey, could you please put it in my website, or use Google Tag Manager. This is a different product of Google. Later on, most likely, we're gonna talk about it. So in this case, we're gonna install the tag ourselves. What we need to make sure that there is no global site tag installed already in our website. If it has been installed from another product like Google Analytics or another Google Ads account, basically we just need to expand it with this line here below. Or if you installed it from this particular account, we don't need to do anything with the global site tag. But let's say we haven't installed it yet, so we're gonna go for the global site tag isn't installed on all your HTML pages. A little bit below you will see the global site tag itself. This is the entire global site tag. This needs to be pasted in between the head and the end head tags. I'm going to show you how to do it with a website creator. Obviously, if you have a web developer, you might want to send this and ask him to put it between the head tags. But if you use a website creator, I'm going to show you how to do it. For this purpose, I created this Weebly site, and on the top of the screen here you can see settings. We need to click on it, and on the left hand side there is SEO settings. So we're gonna go for it and look for something like header code. This will be pretty similar in Wix and WordPress, I believe. We need to find something like header code, and we're gonna just paste this global site tag into here. Make sure you click on save. For me it is on the bottom right corner, and it's also good to publish it right after it, so make sure that it's going to be live. And once it's done, we need to go back to Google Ads, and there is one more thing we need to install, and this is a bit lower. This is a so-called event snippet. This goes to your thank you page. By installing this event snippet on your thank you page, each time your user visits the thank you page, you will know that there was a conversion, and it will be reported into your Google Ads account. So how to do it? We're gonna copy this event snippet, and as it says also between the head and head tag of that page. So we're gonna go here to pages and find our thank you page. In this case, as you can see, this is my thank you page. And if I open the settings, there is SEO settings here too, and I need to scroll a little bit lower and just paste this event snippet here. I don't need to paste it on all the other pages, just into thank you page and click on publish in the top right corner. Basically by this I saved it here, there is no save button. Make sure that you also saved it well. So in this case, basically we finished with the setup and we can click on next and it says you set up your conversion action. We're gonna click on done and we can see here our first conversion. And here comes something really important. Under the tracking status, you will see unverified. This conversion, since we just set it up, basically still in unverified status and the system needs a couple of hours to verify it. But if you see it unverified for a couple of days, you might want to verify it by yourself. So how you can do it? Find a simple ad in your Google Ads account. So let's go back to the main page, go to ads and extensions and make a conversion. So make a fake purchase on your website, starting clicking on your own ad in Google Ads. So open your website from the Google Ads account and make a fake purchase, go to your thank you page, and that will make your conversion action verified. So this is what you need to do. Alright guys, I hope you find this video useful, and if you have any comment or you think I missed something or forgot to talk about it, please write a comment under this video and let me know. And if you want to see other content like this, please subscribe to this channel and I will post you new videos about Google Ads best practices. So one more time guys, thank you for watching and good clicks to everyone.